Shalom, family. All is mental. Man needs no introduction to God. In the very beginning of Genesis, if you go back and read it, even if you read the words in the very beginning, right? What is that introducing to you? It's introducing to you a concept, right? Because if there's a beginning, then that means that there is naturally a what? An ending. Now you are entering into duality. You see what I mean, right? Because if we're truly talking about the very beginning, then we're talking about a space that is silent. There is no conceptualizing in the beginning, right? You are just in meditation, in presence, in peace, right? You don't need no introduction to God. The Spirit is emanating within you. You see? So God is with you from the very beginning. All right? We got to learn to understand when we're reading these philosophical texts. They're not to be taken literally. Everything, when you're watching movies, when you're playing games, when you're doing art, it is all abstract, especially philosophy. It is very abstract because that is how our brain works. Our brain interprets symbols. Everything around you to your brain is a symbol, and it symbolizes something. And that symbol, it takes space in your unconscious mind, which drives you. It drives us. It controls our behaviors. Because we have our animalistic side, right? Remember, we are half animal, half God. We have our human nature, and we also have our God nature. And so our animal nature is driven by our unconscious mind. We have to learn to integrate our unconscious mind, right? Our animal self with our God being, our God nature. But the only way that we can integrate the two is by first learning to meditate, to observe self. That is the true sole purpose of meditation. Because we have the mind, and then you have the nature of mind. Okay? So we can take the mirror as an analogy. The mirror, its nature is clear and unobstructed, right? All it does is reflect whatever is put in front of it, but it is not whatever is put in front of it. You cannot mistake the two, okay? The nature of mind, right, is like the clear, unobstructed nature of the mirror. And the mind, it is like the reflections that is put in front of that mirror, right? Therefore, a lot of the content in your mind is not you. It doesn't come from you. It is an accumulation of information and data stored by your brain naturally to try to help you to navigate the world. But we mistake a lot of this content that comes from other people's bad habits, fears, desires, all of these sorts of things, and we mistake it for our being. And that is why a lot of people is confused. And that is the sole purpose of meditation, to help you to clear your mind, so your mind therefore is free. It is not bound and tied to this content that is meant to come and to go. It is elusive. Peace. Shalom, family.